Namaste, my dear friends. A lot of people ask me if I see any differences in the way yoga is taught in India and all over the world. I am very lucky and privileged to travel to many countries in the world across all continents of this world. And I see that there are some common strings of yoga that exist in all these countries, but there are existing quite a big differences in yoga as taught in India when compared to other countries. It's difficult to generalize completely what is done in different populations of the world. However, one very significant difference I see is that in many countries, many places in India, many classes in India, yoga is taught as a spiritual discipline, whereas in many studios and centers outside India, yoga is taught as a physical discipline. This makes a big difference because when yoga is taught as a spiritual discipline, we are talking about subtle concepts like prana, energy. We're talking about subtle tools of yoga like mantra and mudra and other things which are affecting our subconscious structure, our psychological states, and our energetic structures. And these things are missing in many places outside of India, where yoga is taught still much as a physical fitness kind of exercise. And that is why it is so commonly practiced in gyms, in sports clubs, and yoga studios, which are completely dominant on asana practices. This is a major difference between how yoga is taught in India and how yoga is taught outside of India. Another important difference I notice is the reverence that the yogis and the yoga students have towards their teachers and, more importantly, the teaching. In India, I find that many people still consider the teacher and the teachings as something which is sacred. Whereas in many countries outside of India, I see that many people consider the teacher and the teachings as something which of a disposable commodity. So, for example, if they don't like one teacher, they jump from one teacher to another. If they don't like one teaching of yoga, they go from one type of yoga to another. This you will not find so commonly in India. In India, many people make a very sacred bond with the teaching, sacred bond with the teacher, and even if there are some challenges, they don't easily change. And this is also very significant because in the spiritual evolution, we have to face these challenges because challenges are always going to happen when two people interact for a long time. And that is what is a big difference as well. The second difference I see between what is taught in India and what is taught outside India. Having said that, I have to say that there is a great change that is happening in many Asian countries like China, like Japan, like Korea, which earlier used to follow the West for yoga and are now turning eastward, and they are embracing much more the teachings of yoga from India through the Indian way, and this is doing remarkable wonders for them in their own evolution. I sincerely hope that the Western countries will also change their direction and move to a more spiritual form of yoga practice. Namaste, my dear friends.